Okay, welcome back to episode 2 of the July Factorio community map. Last time we built this, well, I think iron copper, but this is terrible. I was looking at it, and this needs twice as much iron in as it puts gears out. So these should be. It's just a mess. Anyway, we'll live with it for now. Come back, and we'll have to change it later on. So let's make some more of those. Yeah, it's terrible. We're going to have to redo it. To be honest, it needs to be fed not from the bus anyway. It needs to be fed from its own thing. So this will just have to do for a little start. I'll try to keep that clear. I don't want that. So that's gonna be circuits. So that can be gears. Yeah, that'll do. So what we'll do is we'll leave some space. So that's enough for another one. Let's just do another one. Why not? Plenty of space to come back and build something better next time. Right, so next thing I want is belts. Yep, we're gonna need some belts. Let's go up here and grab some. I think I'll just leave this to die, to be honest, at this point. It's not hugely useful. We'll wait till the furnaces run out of fuel, I guess. No, so the others run out of fuel. Oh, whatever. Take the call out. Right. Nice. Okay, well, whatever. This still needs to go soon. Replace it with belts. Belt factory down here. So that's going to be the edge, so we can start pulling the iron down here. Everything. Iron. Oh yeah, because nothing we're doing at the minute is supplying enough of anything. We've only got half of belt of these resources coming in. Yeah, useless. Okay, let's get rid of these trees. So I think I'm going to try and copy. I think it's Catherine of Sky's belt factory. I'm going to try and do it from memory. So it's probably going to go badly. And I'm probably going to want to change some things anyway. That should be enough. Well, I'll probably move some more, but let's get on with it. Where'd they go? So we want to start this over here. I'm going to want space. Belting gears. I don't want to, no, this is completely wrong. I don't want to make gears here. I'm going to belt them. Okay, alright, that's a bad idea then. Let's try again. We don't want gears. Let's bring the gears across. The point of belting gears is you don't make them on site. But then making them on site. What do we need? We need gears for those. We don't need gears for that. We don't need gears for that. But I believe we need gears for everything else, don't we? Yeah, all the higher tiers need gears. So they all need iron. So first thing to do is split the iron off and bring the iron across. The second tiers need iron? No. Do the third tier need iron? Let's find that out. Also no. So only the first tier needs iron. Good. So we'll start there. There. And you know what? Change your mind already. I don't need it. Okay. Yeah. But I want a chest in between. Okay. 3 chests. I haven't got any space. Is that going to work? I don't think it is. Yeah, I can't even make the other ones. This shouldn't be that. This should be belt. This should be underground. That'll be splitters, and this will be belts. I don't need a huge amount of this stuff, so. But this is a terrible way to have done this. Ah, pick it up again. Wow, how to pad an episode. Right. There's going to need to be stuff. We're going to need underground belts for a little bit of stuff. That's going to be iron. It's going to be gears as well. And gears to there somehow. That'll work. Yeah. So those 3 are going to sit there. We're going to have chests there. Inserter into the chests. Put limits on the chests. That's how confident I am that I'm not going to move this again. 5 stacks? 5 stacks should be good. Right. Yep. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's there. Then we're going to want, well, we're going to need a load more of these anyway. We're going to want some long armed ones. You can't place, you are going to be normal, you are going to be underground. Okay, this is going to be a set of gears coming in. How are we going to bring gears in? Bring gears underneath this. No, let's take it one further, and then we can use. Yeah, then we don't need long arm inserts for that bit. There and there. Okay. I don't need a splitter because I know I don't need any more gear. I don't need iron again, so. Right. This one will need a splitter. This one will probably need far more iron, gears than I'm able to produce at the moment, but we won't worry about that too much. We're going to need some more undergrounds. Let's do it this way. Right, there we go. Gears up, well, flip the direction. This gear's coming in. We're going to want a long arm inserter there and a long arm inserter there. Okay. And then we need an inserter there. And then we should be able to just go there, there, there. There and there. Just do like that. And we'll pull this over to the power. Which I can't quite reach. Okay. Oh, this one needs circuits, doesn't it? Okay. So we need to bring circuits down, especially for this one. We can't bring it. Let's do. I don't know. I mean, this is all belt. This is all going to be main bus. So I probably should build it like this. This is so I can put a circuit conditioner layer on. Yeah. Okay, so that means I need to bring circuits to there. Why I pick that up? Because that's actually where it needs to go. Well, where it will need to go. Let's bring a copper through as well. Okay, that's going through to here. Let's bring that across. Yes, in. Yeah. Okay, then we'll use an inserter which I can't power. There. So yeah, that'll do for the first tier. The second tier, more complicated. This will allow us to, once these trees are out of the way, I'll tell you these trees out of the way now, build the next set like that, another set down below, and then we'll be able to put in requested chests and things to get rid of old belts. Cool, that's running. The next thing we want is assembly machines. Researching turrets. We're actually researching anything. I don't know if I've actually got any. I've got loads of copper on me. I'm not sure if there's actually any copper. Oh, it doesn't look like it. This would be lit up otherwise. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, have some copper. That's slowly emptying. Oh, it was a decent setup. Decent to start with, anyway. Okay. So yeah, next thing you probably want is going to be assembly machines, or no, inserters is probably more important. Just pocket craft some. You don't need very many of these. You don't need as many of these as you need inserters. We share that. Could we share that? That'd be a smart idea. No, it would not be a smart idea because this will eat. Once these upper tiers are in, this will eat gears like no tomorrow. It's possibly why having local production is a good idea. But it's just going to eat the belt, eat the iron belt up. I want maybe that. Well, there's no point having that. I don't need it. Let's get the better furnaces. Okay. So, what do we need for these? We've got these ones. You need one of those for that. You need one of those for that. You need these for the higher tiers. For filters. We could try branching it, I suppose. Could be interesting. Start level. We'll start it here. So that needs to feed from a chest. So we actually do like that. I'll smooth down one. Give us some space. And this one, so this will be for. Oh, I can't make any of these assemblers. That's what I was looking for, wasn't it? Automation 2, not bloody. I can't even make this. No. Automation 2 is behind electronics. Yeah. So let's get electronics. I can't make assemblers in these. Inserters or assemblers in these assembly machines. But we can work out the requirements. Gears, belts, and circuits. Gears and belts. Okay, belts, plates. Let's bring in a hybrid line of gears and circuits in here. That's going to be a good start, I think. It's going to be that height. Correct? Yes. Only that needs to be underground. I'm out of underground. If only I built a factory to make them for me. Oh, that's quite a lot I picked up. Belts anyway. Right, that's that. Let's bring the gears across as well. So let's go across to there. What? How the hell did I do that? That's 4. That needs to go one further, doesn't it? That's why. Crap. Nobody saw nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's in the wrong place. Oh, all this is wrong. Okay, let's try again. Where would it be? Maybe at that point. So where we are already. Splitter. Finish that one off. Underground belts. Bring these down. That doesn't seem right. Probably is though. Must be. Yeah, 3 belts there, and then this is the 4th one, which has to go underground because of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to need inserter into there, inserter into there. I don't know if we actually need, for the higher tiers, this is just circuits. Other tiers, stack inserters. Need gears for that. That's a lot of gears. So it might be worth bringing a second line of gears down for that. That's what I'm going to do. So this needs to filter in somewhere. Oh, this is nasty. That's a bit better. Then we'll bring circuits in down here. That's no good, is it? I need. No good. Do is that would be acceptable. Instead of doing that, do 1 and 1. That's going to go into a chest. Let's put the chest down. Let's make a load of chests. We don't need a load anyway. Let's bring the circuits down. That's circuits. They need to come. They need to come down there. So that's the circuits. Splitter, underground belt. There we go. Oh, this needs it as well, doesn't it? We'll split it off. When we had splitters being made, we don't. So, then a inserter. Cool. Let's go for there and there, I guess. Little poles, annoying. Okay, right. So that's annoying, and I can't see because I haven't done the research properly yet. Okay, this slot is. I could bring. I'm only going to bring 1 belt of gears in for this. It could just process as fast as it processes. I'll actually bring that in on the next row down. Yeah, here. and somehow I've got to work out how to do it so I can have the chests still. These chests to the right. The chest will be there, there, there. And this will likely be a higher tier belt anyway. It's probably be a blue belt eventually. Because there's so many gears needed for running this. Well, it's going to be running all the time anyway. Might work. Is that still running? Yeah, this is the problem of having a single lab. Let's go for another lab up there. Speed up research a bit. Then the lab. There we go. I'll speed up research when it can. Let's go. There we go. It's done, so we'll just pick this up. Right, better assemblers, then we can start actually building things. First tier assemblers are trash. Really can't get much done. You can't even build inserters with them. You can do red science. You can do most of belts. Yellow belts anyway. I think you can already do red belts with that, actually. Think about it. It's only 2 ingredients. And then you can't do splitters, you can't do inserters. You can make filter inserters though. Yeah, a bit weird. Makes the gating kind of odd. Clean up the trees. Let's bring some. I always find with a belt, with this, you end up with a huge amount of copper just sitting doing nothing. You rarely need copper. It's copper. In circuits, you need loads of it, but as copper, not so much. There's a few places, basically circuit reduction, and the higher tier of circuits. There's a few military places, but copper on its own, not really used very much. So we're going to do the same thing here with. Should I go up to like a long armed inserter? That could be better. Like a long arm inserter from these. It's a bit shit, but it'll work. And then that's got to go into 2 things. So that's going to be filter. I'll actually put that on there. That's going to be stack, and then stack will get made into stack filter inserters, which is just another machine. Like that. Yes. Kind of works. Let's copy that across to all the places it's going to be in. Okay, well that's looking kind of crap. Actually do. Yeah, make this more like a T-junction. We'll have 1 tile gap. Make stack, and then stack filter inserters. Yeah, that'll work. Then we'll have a chest for that, and a chest for that. Yeah, it's nice and little compact. Do we need? I think we need a crap ton of electronic circuits for both of those. 1 advanced circuit and gears. Oh, I haven't got gears to that. Oh, it's doable. Oh, it's so janky though. Well, that's an interesting setup, I suppose. Yep. There's your gears. You just need circuits, but you do need inserters, outserters. Copy that. Paste, 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 paste. You need circuits. How can we get you circuits? Yes. Probably best to split that, put this underground, then we'll bring them like that. Have poles. Out of wood. No, out of copper. There's wood. Right. These poles are not working anymore. So let's put a pole there. There. Slapdash wherever it'll fit to actually make it work. There. There you go. Oh, that looks awful, but it'll do. It'll get the job done. Okay, so the next thing would be not inserters, assemblers, which requires 359. It's 359 the next time as well, plus the previous tier. So that would make sense to have combined circuits and yeah. So we'll do circuits going into that. We'll have that underground belt. Okay, let's grab those circuits on the wrong side. There we go. Then we need an underground belt here. That's good. Leaves us this whole deposit pretty much for mining for just coal, for stone. That's good. I was worried that might cut in a bit too much. This copper though is going to be, it's a lot as well, 3.2 million. Gonna need to get on mining that soon to get it out of the way for this. Shouldn't be that much. Probably oil. Once we get to robot building, it'll be around here, I think. Ooh, we can do this. Inserter. And then assembly machine. Okay. Right, so that's our combined belt of that. And then we need to get this. We aren't getting a huge amount of these, so we probably just go for. I mean, these can't make it, but and then we'll probably just bring in the third tier requirements by robot because it'll be easier. End up with a requested chest here anyway, so thinking for that, let's put the power poles in the middle. We're going to want long range, we're going to want a short range, we're actually going to want a fast, not short range. Let's get a couple more. Those. Yeah, fast, and a couple of longs. Actually, those don't need this. Unless the recipe's been changed, which it might have been. Exploration 2. Do. No, I'll also do this bit. Into a chest, which won't exist for a while. Okay. Alright, that's going to do for this episode. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll sort this out, sort out some proper science, and hopefully actually get moving, I suppose. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.